Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. Today I'm doing something completely different, something that I've been waiting for to do. So today I'm going to be starting on doing my diorama. I started part of it yesterday. I used my foam cutters to cut down the angle of the hill where the ruins is going to sit, but that's not been glued on. The rest of the polystyrene foam is on the base here now. I did that last night, and like I said, I cut down the foam the way I needed it. So with that said, let's make a start on this diorama. So what I've done, this is the foam I've already cut down to size. These need all gluing together. It's like a cliff face. These will need sticking together to make a full hill, and the fort will be sitting on the top, which I'll show you once I've got everything glued into place. Even though I won't be using glue, I'll be using Unibond No More Nails. I had to buy another two of these today because I'm going through it all. So I've got 3 altogether now, so that should be enough just to do this, I hope. If not, this is going to be one quick video, and it's going to be a very, very messy job. So I think I'd better roll my sleeves up. I mean, I would have done it outside, but with too many interruptions, I don't want to do that. Just take your watch off. Right. Let's see if we can get this out. And it still stinks in here of burnt polystyrene. If I might have to, I might have to cut this open to get what's left of this out. And bring it down. I mean, you don't even get a lot of this stuff in it. I think I should have used Gorilla Glue. I'm not getting much out of that now. So I'll open up another. Even scissors won't cut it, so I need a Stanley knife. So just bear with me a minute, guys, while I get a Stanley knife. Well, since I couldn't find a Stanley knife, I had to use my set of sprue cutters. So I'll come down here, like so, and I'll just rub all this in. Been looking forward to doing this. I think I should use some kind of spatula really, but I'm not prepared for it, but never mind. I use my finger. Let my fingers do the work. So now I'll put this in place. Just there. Making sure it's flush. Like so. Get the next part. And bring it down here. Like that. And rub that in. I hope you can see alright, because I might have to use my other camera, but I need a tripod so you can see what's going on. Get this into place. Next part in. So this is stage 1. Or part 1. Because there's a hell of a lot to do on this. And for the grass, artificial grass, I'm not sure what I'm going to use to stick that down with yet. I might use PVC or I might use this. Depends what I've got left. Because I was going to get some Gorilla Glue with this, but it's £10 a tube. And you don't get a lot in it. And that's in Tesco. Right, get the last part. And don't forget, this is my very first time at a ground, well, a land diorama. My very first time. So there's probably those who have done things like this, and which is going to be a damn sight better than mine, but you learn as you go along with each one you build, which I'm learning. You see, I've only done sea dioramas. Right, hang on, spread it across, and what I'll do, I'll show you how the fort is going to be once I put this on. And also over that side there, I'm going to have to shift everything from there to put this over there, because I can't put this on the floor now with this being together. It'll get damaged and I don't want to damage it. So that's the first part in. I'll just get my fort. One of the parts still needs painting. The rest still needs painting and what have you. Right, so let's see if I can remember how I did this. And that goes down like that. That'll come down here. Unless I put it like that. Put it like so. Like that. Can't remember how I had this now. Put that like that. And put that like that. I'll have that facing the other way. If you can see how I'm having this. I'll have to bring the camera a bit further over so you can see how I'm doing it. This is a rough idea how I'm going to have the ruins. If I can just remember how I had it like yesterday or last night. Oh, there. So that went there like that. Let's see now. This came down here like that, I think. Something like that, with that inside there like that, and that there. If you can see that. Whoops, upside down. Sorry about that. So that is how I'm going to have it, but this needs to come out a bit more like that. So it's going to be something like that. I'll probably change it again anyway. Like so. Okay. So I'll just move these out the way. So I've got some more styrene left over. Because like some parts are going to have like some of these on here that what's it. I've checked with the tanks that I'm going to use, and I was thinking of putting a gun in there, a cannon, but I'll have to wait and see now, unless I put it. I've just got things going on in my head and I just can't seem to think how I'm going to do it, because I've got these to go on, the big what's it, so everything is going to be on this diorama. It's just going to be mental. And also I've got the fort that goes on. I've got a plan where that's going, got some kind of plan. Right, so I'll just move these. out of the way. And I might have to swap cameras now, so just bear with me a minute guys while I swap cameras. Okay guys, I'll just set this up here for now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut down, like go along at an angle, so it's like a cliff face as well. So I'll just flip that on, and up to God this works out. Because what I'm thinking, before I glue that, I'm going to put the green grass down along here, and hopefully it should work. So I'll just let you see what I'm going to do. Right, I think, yeah. And like put a hole, couple of holes in there so it's like a cave. Here's the next one. Hope you can see okay. Might as well cut that one off. Make sure it fits on there, because I might have to cut that edge off as well. About here. I may need to cut a bit more off here. And I've got a wasp in. Lots and lots of nasty waspies. Okay, so that's that side done. Get the other one. Let's cut this part off here. Okay, so I'll do it like that even though it's overhanging there. So it gives me a chance to cut this part off here. Like that. So that's how it's looking. So I'll just bring it down again. And that's how it's looking, like that. So that'll be glued together, or bonded together. And I'm really going to have to clean this floor. It's literally a mess. Like I said, it's a really messy job. Right, so get the Hoonie bond. So it spits out like that. And you don't really get a lot in this. Right. Okay. Making sure it's flush at that end, which it is, even though I've got a lip over here, but that's how some clips are. Okay, do the same again, rub it in. Okay. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I'll have it like that. So we've got a hill here, and where I'm going to put a fort in the middle here. Need my cutter for a moment. That's going to need cleaning. So that's going on here. So I'm going to put the greenery down before I glue this on. Perfect grass. Wow. I've just got enough. Just for one diorama. Good thing it wasn't any bigger. So I might have to use glue for this. So it'll be going down the edges as well, and I need to put some greenery on this side, and I need some greenery on top, because what I'll be doing as well, but if let's just see. Let's just see there. Unless I put there again, yeah, I'll do it like that. Put this on top of the greenery so I'm not messing about cutting it, because I don't want to make a mess. But I need a lot of glue for this, a hell of a lot of glue, because I'll have to cut round the edges here. And then I'll have to put it on that side. So what I'll do, I'll get this side done. Yeah, I'll get this side done. Out. And I need a big brush for this. So it looks like I'll be using all of this Gorilla Glue. So if you bear with me a minute, I'm going to have to get a bigger brush out of the other shed. Right guys, I got this brush, this one, this is an oil painting brush, but I'm going to need it for this. big blob of it everywhere, because it's going to be used. Right, hopefully that should be enough. Got it. Just hope it doesn't dry quick, because it is quite warm outside. I want it thinned out as much as I can get it thinned, but it is still kind of thick up, quite thick up at this end, so I'll try and level it out. Because I might as well get it all done, put on. I think I might have used a bit too much glue, but it's best to use a lot than less. And also I'm going to lose my painting area. Well, this is over there. Say something does hurt your hand after a bit. I've got to try and keep away from them edges with my shirt. I don't get it full of glue because it never comes off. I mean, probably a lot of you have probably done this differently when you're doing your dioramas, but I just liked a challenge. Glue over here a bit, need it thinning out. And then once I've got the cover on, the green cover on, I'm going to let it stick, wait for it to fully stick before I carry on. So this will probably be the last part I'm doing today on this. I want to get it all ready for when I start putting everything else on. It's a good thing I've got a jar of water here for this brush to put it in. Somewhere. I did put it somewhere, that jar of water. And then I'm going to have to put some weights on it, so it dries. Can't believe I'd used a full sheet of green grass. Right, so that's on. Now to find me water. Wherever the hell I put it. Well, it was over there. There it is, I think. Yep, here it is. Now whether this will work. I'll just leave it in there for now. So wish me luck. Better shift my tank out the way before it gets broke. I just need to lift this up here a bit. Bring it up just a little tad. I'm just going along the edge with a knife. So it's down properly. Now I need some weights. Because I'll be gluing the grass down here as well, then cut off the excess. Let's see what it looks like with the tank on. Because part of round here as well is going to be mud, which I'll be using this. I'll be using that thick mud, so it's going to be like a dirty diorama. I want to try and make it as realistic as I possibly can. Now the hard part is moving it over there, but I need to sort all that area out, which I'll just show you. All needs sorting out over there, so I can move this over there. But for the meantime, I'm going to keep it here. I might have to do a build on this for the time being, and so what I'm going to have to do is wait for this to stick. I'll give it overnight. I'll probably do part 2 tomorrow. So for now, this is all I can do. Well, that's it for the Warhammer diorama part 1. Thank you for watching. A good start to it up to now. I just hope it stays that way, being a good build. So like I said, I've never done anything like this before. It's my first time, but as you can see behind me, the Titanic and the Missouri, they were well, my Titanic was the first one I ever did, and then I did the Missouri. That's on a seascape. But for landscape dioramas, it's a first for me. I mean, I'll probably get some criticisms and what have you, which, if I've done anything wrong, I mean, I'll take it on board. I'll probably get some more advice, especially from Athol McNichol. He gives me some good advice. Thank you, Athol. I really appreciate your advice, and I'm going to be sticking to that. There's going to be a lot of weathering on this as well, and I need to get like some smoke, and what I'm thinking of doing as well with this grass is like putting some, yeah, like some bomb craters in or something like that. And then yeah, I think I'll do that. Put some bomb craters in and then fill it with mud. It's a pretty big one, this, pretty big diorama for a land. I just hope I can get everything on, because I've got like the ruins are going at the top here, and the fort is going to be somewhere down here, and that other hill will be over there. So I just wanted to get that down, because I had a feeling that this green roll wasn't enough, so that's why I put this hill up first. It'll do. It'll work out, I hope. I mean, it probably won't be good enough to put on shows or anything like that, which I'm not bothered about that. I just want to make it my diorama the way I want it. And it's like with the other one I'm going to do with the tanks, the bigger tanks. It's that's going to be good. Also, at the moment I can't get to them. I'm going to put some of the trees up on that hill and put some down here, like some kind of forest or something, where the aliens or whatever they are, some are hiding, ready to go in as a second wave. And but for the tanks, the tanks will probably go on, but I'm not sure if all of them will go on, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with that new one I got. So there's 5 tanks to go on there. I won't be gluing them in place, because in case they need to be moved anywhere. Sorry, 6 tanks, 7 tanks. I just forgot about the other 2. 7 tanks in total, and plus some parts that Lindsay's builds gave me. Thank you again, Lindsay, much appreciated. But to me, I think this is big enough to do the diorama on. Now this will probably take all night to stick, because I've got to come down the sides as well, and that's going to take some doing, but at least it's a start. That's the main thing, it's a start. I've been waiting to do this for quite some time. Let's get this other hill up, see what it looks like. Yeah, don't look too bad, which you'll all see again when I do some more on it. Right. Well, that's a smaller hill and that's a bigger hill, so I could always put one of the tanks going up. Look a bit daft, but because what I'm thinking of putting where this little gap is here is this. Put this pod down here as a base for the troops. That can go there. Yeah, I think it will. The gun I was going to put in the hillside. I don't know now, because I'll see how it goes, to be honest with you. Because what I'd have to do, I'd have to burn through and then make it a hole and whatever. But I don't want to ruin it. But I will put a gun somewhere on here, even though the tanks are enough. And at the back, well, I've got plans for the back. At the back of it, the far side. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'm going to clean up now. It's a really messy job, and then I'm going to have to move this over there, where is going to be difficult, but I'll do it. All I've got to do is just move the stuff off that bench there and put them away, put them in a box or something. I mean, I've got boxes somewhere, but where is another thing? So anyway, guys, that's it for today. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until tomorrow, guys, for whatever I'm doing, you all stay safe, take care, I'll see you then. Bye for now.